Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the next class, one of the new classes in the Convergence mod 1.5.4. This is the Deranged Hermit. He is a pyromancy. He uses the druid magic. Starts off with a cudgel, basically just a hammer. Then the verdant bow is it actually is the talisman for pyromancies, but it's druid magic. It's kind of a confusing thing, but it's pretty cool. He starts out with his armor. It doesn't really say anything about it, but what I noticed is it actually helps recoup HP. Now the two spells that you start with, this one here, Carapace, basically just a defensive thing, which is pretty cool. And then this one here, I use this one quite a bit. I've got two characters going on here I'm going to show you. One about level 30 and the other about level 80. And I still use this regrowth because it basically keeps your HP regenerating real slowly. But it kind of keeps it up, that way you don't go through Estus as much. But the cudgel is actually pretty strong now. At the beginning, since you don't have a shield, I use him two-handed. And he's actually he's really kind of good. He's pretty strong, really. Because right now the cudgel is at 274, which is not too shabby. I mean, it's nothing to sneeze at. Which way we're going to go here? Where am I at? Okay, we want to go this. There we go. Let's go back here and beat our NPC. And we do have a war cry. Look how much damage it did. Just hit me 4 times. He didn't even get it a swing. So that cudgel is really pretty deadly. I mean, it's pretty strong. As long as you can, keep your dodging and rolling up and everything until you get a shield, it's really a pretty dependable weapon. And plus, if he did hit me, my HP would have also been regenerated. Now let's go get this guy, because kind of like with the blood guard we're doing with the walkthrough. They really have changed the beginning of the game. I like it. Oh, I didn't see that coming. Where'd he come from? Aha. So you see when he hit me with the fire. Oh man, that ganged up on me. Whew. You gotta watch it. Oh man, no amount of HP regeneration is going to save you from that. I forgot. there are so many changes to this. I've actually forgotten a few of them at the beginning of the game, because right now my other characters are down to like the Undead Settlement and the Irithyll Valley, so it's quite a different game down there now. Okay, let's try this again. Alright. Just gotta remember not to get my ass ambushed up around the board here. Now you can see my crap. We'll run up here and see if I can get away from them. Because we have an Estus flask up here. Is anybody coming? Yeah. Wow, I don't believe I did that. That was pretty good. Now we got an Estus flask or shard up there in a chest. So the question is, I don't think I'm going to be strong enough to kill him right now. So what we may do, let's see if we can cheese him a little bit, go up there and get it real quick before he kills us. I don't believe I did it. Got away with it. Guess I don't think I'm strong enough to kill him, and I don't really want to die right now. I want to go ahead and make a little bit of progress so I can show you the next two versions of this character. Is he following me down? No, I think I ran too fast. Whew. So let's redo that spell there. And we got rid of all the guys that killed us last time. So we'll pick up our souls and then head toward the boss. Whew, boy. I got the adrenaline flowing. Who did I miss? Motherfucker. That guy that throws the multiple fireballs, he's kind of a pain in the ass. Okay, I think we got them all now. Whew. So we can make it up to the bonfire. I don't know, is there still somebody up here? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. As long as we get up to the bonfire, because at least they put in this version of the mod, at least they put the bonfire back here. So if we do die, we don't have to go all the way back to the beginning every time. But you can see this, the cudgel that he's using, the weapon he's using, is really pretty strong for just a club or a hammer. And it actually will work pretty good on the boss coming up too. Almost there. And we don't have any magic, so we're just going to have to make a mad dash and hope we can make it. Okay, let's go ahead and redo that. And redo that. And then let's make a run for it. Alright, now let's see if we can do the bad boy again here. There it is, meeting to death. So that cudgel's a really pretty good, a pretty nice starting weapon. Okay, now we'll make it into Firelink and show you some of the things it takes to fire him up, get him leveled up a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next two characters and show you what he can do, because I actually took this character in a couple of different directions. That's why I'm doing two different versions of this character on down the road here. So we'll head on in. And show you, because I picked up a couple, the Druid down here, the Druid NPC actually has some new spells, or some spells you can pick up, which will actually make this a little bit easier. Alright, come on, big fella. One at a time. Okay, see what you get? And we'll just go ahead and run on past these guys. Since we don't have our NPC, this way we can get started on this stuff and then move on to the next two characters, because I really don't want this to be any longer than any of the other class videos. As they start dragging out, they start getting a little bit bored. I just kind of basically want to give you an idea of what you got to work with, where you can take these guys. Hopefully that helps in your choice when you're deciding on what class to do when you start a game. Okay. Let's see, we've already got an Estus flask, an Estus shard. But the first thing we need to do is get Cornix down here so that the druid will activate the druid. And you start with enough intelligence and faith that if you want to go ahead and add regular pyromancy or a dark flame, then it's really easy to do. It's just a matter of wanting to be able to keep those upgraded enough to keep the power of your spells high.
Well, I am cornered, but I can't do
But on both the characters that I'm going to show you here in a little bit, I just stayed strictly with the druid magic, just for simplicity, and just to actually see what you can come up with. Which really, the last character that I'm going to show you here is, he really has some cool spells. Okay, and we'll head back and because these are actually pyromancy spells, and they're not miracles, so it's you got to so any pyromancy spells you want, if you want to get the gloves, it's easier to do than trying to incorporate magic or sorcery. I don't know where those came from. Okay, we want to pick this one up, and he really doesn't help that much, but we'll go ahead and do it because later on we're going to pick up the big crab from the swamp. You can do him, and we really don't need that since we have the war cry on the club. But what I want to show you is this spell right here is one I picked up. I'm going to show you in one of the later characters here. That's really a pretty nice water spell. And I also picked up, let's see, which one was it? That one right there, I think it is. Well, one of these other ones. But the tomes really give this guy some pretty cool new spells, especially for the druid, because I really never got into the druid character.
Well, you let me.
Okay, now to reinforce the cudgel, you need Titanite charge. Simple. So you can go through and collect those really easy. That needs arcane crystals, and I picked up 3 of those. Plus we picked up quite a few. So that boosts our casting to a +3.
Pretty be careful.
And what we'll do is we'll go down here, and then we'll attune a couple of spells. Then I want to get, and this is kind of like a, let's see here, let's do this first. I've been kind of using this kind of as a standard in any kind of magic. I go get Arena and bring her back, not necessarily because I'm doing miracles, but because at this early part of the game I want an extra slot in my attunement, and she sells the ring, the attunement ring. And so that's the only reason I get her if I'm not doing miracles, because she does have the ring that gives you an extra attunement slot, especially if you want to do any kind of magic and add an extra spell or two. 2 spaces is really not a whole lot to start with, especially if you've got some good spells to help you out. Alright, I'm done talking. Let's get her back to Byron. We'll get the ring and then add those spells in and kind of show you what they do, and then we'll show you the next level that I've got, level 30, show you what you can do. Because I took him in a little different direction. I think he did add miracles. We'll have to see. Okay, now let's run back to Arena and pick up the ring. Oh, we may not have enough. Hang on, we got to go back. I think the ring's 2,500. Let's go sell something here. Let's go sell the soul of our the boss we just killed. And I'm not going to use those.
Ashen 1.
That way we can afford it. Okay.
Oh, I would.
If you want to do miracles, you can do that, because like I said, you've got enough faith and enough faith and intelligence. 21 on each to go any way you want to with any magic. I'm just sticking with it. But that's what I want to do is I want to get the ring.
Have a pleasant journey.
We'll go ahead and add that right now. And then you can go upstairs and pick up the coveted silver serpent ring and all that. But actually, when you get to this point right here, if you pick up the coveted silver serpent ring, you've already got your Estus flask, which we didn't cash in when we were talking to Andre. But I'm going to change some of these around. And what I did is, so we picked up these two. That one is okay, but I like this one better. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that. And then we'll add that right there. So that gives you 2 offensive spells and a healing spell to start with. And, whoops, hang on here. Let's go ahead and run outside and I'll show you what that one does. The that one right there, it does damage plus it drains HP. Let's run outside here and head towards the... oh, I didn't pick up my shield. Oh, that's alright. We don't need it. Because there's no bad guys up here. Okay. Now what this does, it sucks his HP. So it's actually pretty, look how, it's hitting him pretty hard, but it uses quite a bit of FP. Got him. Ta-da! And there's actually I think it's the second tome, there is actually a stronger version of that, but you can get, they got some really cool ones. So let's go ahead and head back inside the Firelink here, and then we'll move on to the next character, the next version, which I think is like level 30 something, 32. I think I'm in the Undead Settlement. But that's how I start this one out. That way you've got, right now, if we level up, we've got 7,800 points, and we only need, we could probably add like 4 or 5 different points to our stats. But right now you're starting out with your weapon at 263. You got a nice cudgel, you got some couple of good spells, and then what we'll do, move up to the next level here and show you this guy, and then we'll show you what I've got him to, the highest level I have him to right now, which is like 80 something, and he is really kind of a dangerous character at that level. I've got quite a few spells. Okay, let's see, where are we at here? Okay, yeah, I got one at 35 and one at 80. So we'll show you the one at 35. He's at Firelink here, but the other one's at the Irithyll of the Boreal Valley, at that level up there. But this is kind of middle of the road. But this, I took this guy a little different direction. I've actually got him using miracles too. This one right here, the Carthosaur, that's the one that one of the NPCs uses against you in the catacombs down there. I'll show you that real quick. Well, all you have to do is you pick up a talisman. Pick up a corrupted talisman, one that's attuned to the dark. And I don't remember where I got this spell, but what it does is this. Throws that big ball, and actually it's pretty strong. We'll take you out here and show you. Actually, let's just run outside real quick and show you what kind of damage it does. It's really it's a pretty strong spell. And I think I got that. Did I get that from her? No, but I picked up those two. But we'll show you what that one does. And it also has, we picked up a Hollow Manservant. Let's see, let's find somebody to shoot this at. Let's see, we got a guy up here in the corner. It does take a long time to load. So you can see it's a pretty strong little spell for just level 30. And then you got the Hollow Manservant is kind of a cool. Let's just go ahead and show it. It's one of those guys. And if you run in front of him, sometimes he'll smash you. It won't do any damage, but he'll hit you too. It's hard to get in front of him. Oh, did I get anything to get rid of him yet? Yeah, there it is. I can't remember where I got those from. I think I got them from the... Oh, yeah, I know where I got them. I'll show you. I found one of the tomes for the Necromancer. I do believe that's where they came from. Let's find out here. Oops. Yeah, this is where I found a tome, and it's got the Karthus Orb. It's got a bunch of them, and I picked this one up too. Charms the undead enemy, making them an ally. That's pretty nice. The Karthus Orb, Wither. So you can use these, but that's where I picked these up. Putrid Fumes. That was a pretty good one too. I think I did a video on that one. With that, one of the other characters had started out with that one, but that's where he picked that up. So anyway, at level 30, that's where he's at, because my stats right now on this guy are 26, whereas they were 21 before, and everything else is, I got 2 and up to 20. That way I picked up an extra slot. So now what we need to do is I'm going to show you what you can do just a little bit farther down the road, and then we'll wind this up. This just going to give you more, like I say, a better idea of what you have to work with, what you can build to, and you can go different ways. You can do sorceries, you can do miracles, but since the druids are the druid magic actually is pretty intense sometimes. Let's see, where'd we go? There he is. You can combine the two like I'm doing right now, and it's really a really nice character to play with. Okay. But I still like the Blood Guard, the guy that I'm doing it through the walkthrough. Okay, here we are. The Water Surge. I got to show you this one. But right now, we're at level 80. And I got the Intelligence of Faith up to 36. Attunement's up to 30. You see we've got 6 slots. I don't know if I got the ring on anymore. Yeah, I've still got the ring. For rings, I've just got the Crystalline Loop, which I think you picked that up in the swamp in Farron Keep. That one, and that's one of them you can buy, you can transpose. Still got the same armor. I did pick up the Shield of Want in Smoldering Lake, but I'm still using the Cudgel, and right now the Cudgel is looking at 788. So it's pretty strong. So let's show you how the Water Surge works on this guy out here. He's one of the knights. Now you just keep repeatedly hit it one time, and it'll just shoot out one Water Surge. But if you'll keep repeating the button, it's like a steady stream. Died on that one. Maybe that wasn't the best example, but you can see what I'm talking about. Let's see. Have I not even been out here yet? Oh wow, I must have just got... Okay, I have been here. And there's our new NPC. Let's see how well it works on him. Not too well. I haven't got those guys yet. Oh crap. I think I got this guy down here too. I can hear somebody behind me. Oh yeah, there's my souls. And there's, what's his name? Okay, he's not following me anymore. Doesn't look like it. Alright, I must have come up through here and got the NPC. But we got, What what's his name to talk to here as part of his quest line. Okay, I already talked to him. Anyway, let's show you the giant crab here. See if I can get him out. Oh crap, he's coming after me again. He just said not to stop. Oh, I got all these guys here too. I'm probably gonna die. Maybe not. Maybe not. Come on, big guy, come help me. And here's another good spell. Watch this one. Oh, not close enough. Gotta be in range with it. This is a short range spell. Come on, big crab buddy. Help me out. Let's see, this is just a healing spell here. But here's the big arrow, like the starting. See, it hits it and it just keeps sucking down HP. So it's just a bigger version. And then you've got the water orb. This is a pretty good one too. But it's short range. But it's pretty strong. And I got my buddy here if he'll do anything besides just kind of follow me around like a little dog. And then we'll do the water surge on this guy. Oh, you're about worthless, man. Let's just get rid of you. So anyway, you can see now we got it. Let's show you what this guy does. He's got the cudgel at 780. Okay, let's see here. Here's our life force. This is the healing spell. Another one out here? Is that all of them? Okay. Now let's see, let's try this one more time here. And if they move once you've started shooting at them, you have to reshoot or else they'll move out of the line of fire. It really doesn't use a whole lot of FP either. But you can just keep a steady stream of water going. Almost indefinitely. But that's one of the spells that you buy from the NPC in Firelink. You have to collect essence shards. And to do that, you need to have this covenant right here, the conclave, and you can pick that up. I think you pick that up in Farron Keep, if I'm not there, somewhere around there. But you can pick that, and that's how you collect your essence shards. So this is what you get. I'll show you some of the spells that we got here. We got quite a few of the druid spells. I even got some of the dark pyromancies and a couple of the regular miracles. And this is one here. This is another miracle that you can use. It's kind of like the water orb. Only it's with blood. It just makes the person bleed. And then there's a siphon that we have with the blood guard, the one that I'm doing the walkthrough with. So you can combine spells with this guy. He's really got a pretty flexible ability for magic, and everything else I think they're pretty explanatory. Just about any weapon, but I'm sticking with the cudgel. It really has developed into a really powerful weapon. So this is what you got. This is your guy. this is what you can do with him, and you can do even a whole lot more, just depending on what you want to do and what really tickles your fancy. So, yeah, this is the demented Hermit. Oh my God, what is it? Who is this again? Deranged Hermit. Okay, I've done so many of these guys. The Deranged Hermit. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope this gives you a better idea of what you have to work with when you do this character. So we'll see you all later. Y'all take care, and see you on down the road.